Hello and welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Topping our news at this hour, fun and games turn into disaster today on Clark Road when a woman drives through the front of Livingston's Amusement Center in Sarasota. Witnesses say timing was the only thing that may have saved their lives.
We heard the screech of the tires, and then we looked up and saw the lady go through the front of the building.
Jamie Cook was parking his car at the Livingston's Amusement Center Sunday when he heard a car drive through the entrance. If not for the butterfly effect, Cook says some weekend pool could have turned deadly.
It was literally 30 seconds. 30 seconds we'd have been walking through the door. So whatever delayed us 30 seconds today was probably a lifesaver.
According to Sarasota County Sheriffs, Sarasota resident Susan Hunt was parking in a handicap spot when the 67-year-old accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake. Owner Larry Adami was only feet away from the wreckage on the inside.
The motor was still revving, and she was holding her foot on the gas, and I told her to take your foot off the gas and turn the key off.
Despite a full Sunday crowd, no one was injured and the driver only suffered a few scratches, according to witnesses.
I think her spirits are broken, but other than that, she's fine.
And I'm glad that the woman's okay is the main thing. The building can be repaired, but I'm just thankful nobody was hurt.
Adami says Livingston's will remain open, but they'll use an alternate entrance until the real one can be repaired. The Sheriff's Office report says charges against the driver are pending. In other news, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office is searching for a suspect in a series of car burglaries. This morning, there were multiple incidents reported along 36th and 38th Avenue East in Bradenton. A bystander reported seeing a man rummaging through a parked truck, but no suspect was located. Anyone with information is asked to contact Crime Stoppers at 866-634-TIPS. A cleanup crew was dispatched in Venice today after 100 gallons of sewage was released. Officials say the spill occurred at the East Side Water Reclamation Facility after a sewage pipe became blocked by roots. The blockage forcing a discharge of sewage into the surrounding area. The area has since been treated with lime and no wastewater entered any storm drains. Now let's head over to Wendy Ross to see a first check on our local weather today. Wendy, how's it looking out there?
Well, it was a beautiful day today, and it's turning into a very nice night as well, and we are looking at fair skies for the most part. We're going to be seeing our temperatures overnight drop down into the mid-60s, so a little bit warmer than it was this time last night. 66 degrees right now for us under fair skies. Our humidity, dew point levels are moderate. Winds are coming in out of the east at around 10 miles per hour, and you can see we've got just a couple of high, thin clouds moving across over the northern part of the state. And even though we had a little bit more cloud cover today, we didn't have any rain, and that's holding true for this hour as well. The showers are still well down to the south, just off the coastline of Miami, and they're coming in from the east and moving towards the south and west. Not going to be affecting us. We'll let you know about another cold front that's on the way, when it's going to get here, and what it's going to do. That's all coming up in just a few minutes, Adam.
All right, thank you, Wendy. After nearly 2.5 years, construction is finally complete on Bee Ridge Road east of I-75. The $20 million project added more lanes, 3 roundabouts, sidewalks, and more to the 2.5-mile stretch. And if that makes you feel like celebrating, you're not alone. Tomorrow, the county will hold a celebration at 2 p.m. at the Colonial Oaks Baptist Church. Some improvements could be coming to another stretch of road in Sarasota, but in a much different way. North Tamiami Trail has built a reputation for crime over the last few decades, but as ABC7's Kate Flexter tells us, one local group of business owners is hoping to see that change.
Adam, the business owners I talked to today say it's the area's reputation that's driving customers away. Now they say it's time for that to change.
Derelict buildings, unkept yards, a lot of litter.
All aspects of North Tamiami Trail, says hotel owner Jay Patel. But more than those aesthetic issues, he says it's the sex and drug trafficking that's hurting business.
This morning I saw a guy and a prostitute walking through my property, and I had to tell them to leave.
A major hub for that activity, Patel says, was the convenience store next door to his hotel.
TripAdvisor reviews were saying it's a nice place, but it's in a bad area. And I don't know how many potential clients, by reading that, wouldn't come here.
That's why he decided to buy and revamp the store.
4363.
Thank you.
Now he says he's seeing small but tangible changes.
We see people walking, biking, and things like that, which we didn't see before when I came to town. So it's changing.
Further north at Quality Inn, Bharat Patel has seen that same activity, but says he's also seen some serious improvement.
You don't see the same number of, prostitutes or negative elements walking up and down the street as you once did.
In recent months, law enforcement has cracked down on drug and sex trafficking in the area. And Patel says that, in combination with an effort from the community to bring business to the area, could be the catalyst for change on the trail.
Neighbors talking to neighbors, people talking to me like you're talking to me, and hopefully I can convince you next month or next week to have breakfast or lunch here on North Trail. I think that's what's going to change things.
For Patel, it's that unrealized potential that makes it worth staying and fighting for.
I chose to stay on the trail even though the way it was. It's because I loved Sarasota. I still love Sarasota and wanted to make sure that this is my home forever and for my family.
These owners plan to launch a revitalization campaign in the next few months. Their hope is that other businesses and residents will join the effort. Adam.
All right, thank you, Kate. For one bald eagle, today was a day of newfound freedom. The eagle had been rescued in Sarasota back in August after it was attacked by another eagle, its eyes and face lined with talon marks and suffering from a head injury. The bird was taken to a center in Orlando for rehabilitation, and after a little love and care, it is now getting a second chance.
It's always a great experience to get especially eagles back to the wild. You know, they're known for freedom, and so anytime you can put them back in the wild and see them fly away after treating them for an injury, it's really a great feeling. So we were really excited about that.
The bird was cared for initially by Wildlife Inc., but was receiving care at Orlando's Audubon Center for Birds of Prey up until today. The annual Festival of Trees is returning to the Sahib Shrine in Sarasota today. Families came out to see more than a dozen beautifully decorated trees, and they even had a chance to take one of them home. The trees were raffled off. The winners also with an opportunity to take the presents underneath the tree home with them as well. Of course, the proceeds from the event are put to good use.
We're Shriners. We have a lot of fun, but we also work for a great cause. We operate 22 hospitals for children.
This is the 26th year the local Shriners group has hosted this event, which helps pay the medical costs for families in need. The biggest online shopping day of the year is less than an hour away, Cyber Monday. And smartphones are changing the way people take advantage of the deals. An ABC News survey finds 43% of people say they'll be shopping on their phones this year. Experts say to get the best deals, you should clear your browser history so you'll only see the lowest prices. Also, don't rush to make a purchase. If you leave items in your cart, many retailers will send you additional discounts to sweeten the deal. But don't wait too long. Stores like Walmart are already sold out of some of their Cyber Monday offers before the day even started. A correction on a story we ran earlier in our 6:30 broadcast. We reported that the trial of Kishana Thomas was scheduled to begin tomorrow. It has actually been delayed until August of 2017. We regret the error. Still to come here on ABC 7, a third-party candidate demands a recount of the presidential election, and President-elect Donald Trump fires back. Plus, what could Fidel Castro's death mean for relations between the U.S. and Cuba? This and more when we return.
At ABC 7, it's all about being here for you. ABC 7 News at 7 with award-winning investigative journalist Alan Cohn. In-depth reporting and debate on important issues and stories in our community with a featured topic of the day and a live roundtable discussion with community leaders and newsmakers. Plus a quick recap of the day's top stories and weather. ABC 7 News at 7 weeknights. Now more than ever, we're here for you, Suncoast.
long have we been married there?
For 76 years.
He was kind and generous to me before we married, and he was kind and generous to me all these years. We decided on Meals on Wheels because I was getting to the point where I couldn't do all the things that I had been able to do. We're the Spans. America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Hurricane season is here, so when severe weather threatens, count on the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC7.
We're armed with the most advanced weather technology.
And focus on the Suncoast.
The official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC7. We're here for you. Download ABC7's free all-new news app at your app store today. This holiday season, give the greatest gifts of all, safety and peace of mind. Subaru offers more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. And now during the Subaru Share the Love event, you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet. A new 2017 Subaru Forester for just $209 a month. Or get 0% financing. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Gold fever has once again swept the nation. And everyone is rushing to Florida to strike it doubly rich. Introducing the $5 million Gold Rush Doubler. We're doubling cash prizes for over $752 million in payouts. And 36 prizes from $1 million to $5 million. The Florida Gold Rush is on. The Florida Lottery, just imagine.
Green Party candidate Jill Stein is demanding a recount, raising more than $6 million as well for the recount of several battleground states. And now Hillary Clinton's campaign says they will be joining her effort, a move President-elect Donald Trump is now blasting on Twitter. ABC's Tom Yamas with the story.
Tonight, President-elect Trump, who won in the Electoral College but trails Hillary Clinton by nearly 2 million in the popular vote, sending this stunning tweet. I won the popular vote if you deduct the millions of people who voted illegally. A baseless claim, and Trump providing no proof. It comes as he rails against the Rust Belt recount. Green Party candidate Jill Stein forcing a recount in Wisconsin, and now Hillary Clinton's campaign joining the effort, which could expand to Michigan and Pennsylvania. Clinton lost those 3 states by just over 100,000 votes. It's unlikely a recount would change that. Trump himself spent months warning the election would be tainted.
It's a rigged election, believe me. And we know it's a rigged system.
1.8 million dead people are registered to vote.
Now it's Clinton's lawyer who says the campaign has been bombarded with supporters, quote, urging us to do something, anything, to investigate claims that the election results were hacked. Team Clinton says it's joining the recount to ensure the process proceeds in a manner that is fair to all sides. But they concede their own investigators have not uncovered any actionable evidence of hacking or outside attempts to alter the voting technology. Trump says Clinton should stand by her own words.
We must accept this result and then look to the future. Donald Trump is going to be our president.
He calls the recount effort a Green Party scam to fill up their coffers, adding, so much time and money will be spent, same result, sad.
Cuban leader Fidel Castro's death on Friday night is raising questions about the future of U.S. and Cuban relations. And following the death of Fidel Castro, changes at the White House bring even more uncertainty to the relations between those two countries. It was just in March that President Obama and Cuban President Raul Castro made closer diplomatic ties. They reached an agreement to reopen diplomatic ties between the two countries. Cuba has since welcomed an increasing number of American tourists. However, Donald Trump is vowing to follow through on his campaign promises to take a hard line against the communist nation.
We will cancel Obama's one-sided Cuban deal made by executive order if we do not get the deal we want and the deal that people living in Cuba and here deserve.
Meanwhile, the nation of Cuba is beginning 9 days of mourning for Castro. Memorial ceremonies are scheduled throughout the week, culminating in a funeral next Sunday. The response to his death has been somber on the island. The University of Havana holding a candlelight vigil tonight in Castro's honor. So Wendy Ross here at the desk. You say there's a cold front coming through, but
yes,
we have been going back and we have very different definitions of cold front.
Most people would think that a cold front means cold weather coming on in, and that's usually, of course, what happens. But we've had a cool front that came in through the weekend, and now we're going to be seeing another one coming on through, bringing us more moderate conditions than we're seeing right now. Today we got up to a high of 80 degrees. There was no cold front today. It was a beautiful day, lots and lots of sunshine around. And we had very mild conditions throughout the day and into the evening hours. We are looking at our temperatures right now. They're mostly in the 60s for us, but you can see where it is quite chilly over the northern part of the state. Panama City reporting 49 degrees. It's 59 in Tallahassee, 52 in Jacksonville and Gainesville. Central Florida now all in the 60s. And then as you head on down to the south, we're even seeing some 60s in places like Naples. So that cooler weather is starting to filter on down the coastline. But we are going to continue to see our temperatures staying right around this 64, 63, 62 degree reading. That's expected for us along the water's edge. But as you can see, we're already starting to see some cooler readings well east of I-75. So we're going to get down into the 40s or into the 50s and 60s tonight. Mostly fair skies is the anticipated low for the nighttime hours, and we are going to be seeing the rain staying away from us at least throughout the nighttime period tonight, and then tomorrow we have the possibility that we could get a stray shower that may come on through, maybe just a trickle of rain that'll happen. And the reason for it is this high pressure system is going to move out into the Atlantic. It'll be pushed that way by this trough of low pressure that's going to be moving into the central part of the country. And that trough of low pressure is helping to set up some heavy showers that are going to be developing right along it. As that high pressure system moves out into the Atlantic, winds are going to be coming in out of the east. That helps warm us up, and it also makes things a little bit more humid for us, and we may see a stray shower that comes on through. So that high pressure system moving into the Atlantic will help to also bring about stronger winds, and it could be breezy tomorrow, and those showers that come through will not be measurable by any stretch. There may just be a stray one that comes on in, and that's going to be about it. We're already seeing some showers down to the south and east, and you can see if you're doing any traveling tonight or you have friends or family on the road, you'll notice we've got a little bit of snow cover now developing across the northern Dakotas, and we're seeing a wide swath of rain all developing around a low pressure system that's building in the northern portions of the country. Temperatures also right now freezing cold in some places across the northeast and the northwest, while the south remains quite mild for this time of the year. This is what we can expect over the next couple of days. We're going to be seeing our temperatures staying in the 80s through Wednesday. The cold front comes in on Thursday, bringing us our best chance of rain with the coolest weather on Friday. Adam?
Thank you, Wendy. Sports is coming up next. Stick around.
You can help make the wishes of Suncoast children and seniors come true this holiday season. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Join ABC7 and share your good fortune by becoming a Salvation Army Angel.
Just stop by ABC7 or Sunset Kia in Sarasota, Bradenton, or Venice to pick up an Angel Tree gift tag. It will tell you what a local child or senior citizen is wishing for this holiday season.
Thanks for your generosity and happy holidays from ABC7.
Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Families come in all sizes and shapes. Sometimes your friends are your family by choice. Or sometimes you're just stuck with Uncle Charles. But what we know is that you want to protect the people that are close to you. But the flu can unravel everything. Your flu vaccine protects you and your family. No matter what draws your family together, protect yourself, protect your family. Everyone needs a flu vaccine.
Thanks to my volunteer, I am a better reader.
Thanks to my volunteer, math seems simple now.
Thanks to my volunteer, I discovered new career goals.
I'm a volunteer for Sarasota County Schools, so I know I can make a difference. And you can too. Give an hour, change a life.
Hurricane season is here, so when severe weather threatens, count on the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC7.
We're armed with the most advanced weather technology.
And focus on the Suncoast.
The official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC7. We're here for you.
Using baby powder or talc may lead to ovarian cancer. $72 million was awarded in a recent talc lawsuit after lawyers found secret internal documents showing that the baby powder manufacturer knew about the link between talcum powder and ovarian cancer for decades, but never told the public. If you were diagnosed with ovarian cancer after using talcum powder on a regular basis, you may qualify for a cash award. Call 800-793-6621. 800-793-6621.
Black Friday's biggest deals are still here. That's right, the Black Friday sales event is going strong at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Come shop the area's largest selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokees. Stop by today and drive away in a brand new Jeep Compass for just $15,999. Or save big on a new Jeep Cherokee starting at just $19,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Now, sports.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are in striking distance of the playoffs and prove they can be a contender, taking down a surging Seattle Seahawks team at home today. It was the Jameis Winston-Mike Evans show, the duo connecting for the Bucs. Only 2 touchdowns in this one. In fact, the only 2 touchdowns by either team in this game. The Bucs defense also showing up in a big way, holding Seattle to just 5 points. And a touching moment before the half right here, Alteron Werner getting his first interception of the season just 2 days after his father suddenly passed away while visiting for the holiday. Werner says he was playing Sunday to honor his late dad, and the Bucs win their 3rd straight game, 14-5. It was a sea of boos for San Francisco quarterback Colin Kaepernick in Miami today. On the heels of Fidel Castro's death, a recent Miami Herald report describing Kaepernick defending a T-shirt he wore after his first anthem protest featuring Malcolm X, Fidel Castro, and the words "like minds think alike." Kaepernick getting the start at quarterback against the Dolphins today. He would have 3 touchdowns, but to the delight of fans, was dragged down at the 2-yard line before scoring a game-tying touchdown at the end of regulation. The Dolphins win 24-31. In a career full of just too many milestones to count, here's one more. Patriot quarterback Tom Brady earning his 200th career victory today in a close one against division rival New York Jets. That ties him with Peyton Manning for the most wins ever by an NFL quarterback, including playoff games. With 5 more regular season games and a likely berth in the playoffs, I think it's safe to say that that record won't be Manning's for much longer. New University of Texas head football coach Tom Herman promising fans he will bring the program back to glory during a press conference, officially introducing Herman as the next man to steer the Longhorns. He says he feels no pressure about taking over a team with 3 straight losing seasons. The hardest thing, he says, was leaving a University of Washington program after 2 successful years.
Houston will always have a special place for me and my family. But now we are home, and I can't wait to get started.
Herman's last stop in Austin was as an assistant coach under the university's last successful head coach, Mack Brown. In England, the group in charge of all the country's soccer leagues announcing that they are investigating claims of child sex abuse in the sport. The Football Association telling media that over 20 players have come forward alleging abuse in their younger years. One club, Crew Alexandra, also announcing that they're launching their own investigation into claims against a former youth team coach of theirs. According to the National Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children, a hotline that was set up for victims on Thursday received over 50 calls in just its first few hours. No arrests have been made so far. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
Make the wishes of children with life-threatening medical conditions come true by attending Christmas in Candyland, Saturday, December 3rd from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Michael's on East. It'll be a wonderful family event with treats, music, cookie decorating, face painting, and other children's activities, followed by a special visit by Santa. Proceeds benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Central and Northern Florida. Get tickets at ChristmasinCandylandSRQ.com. Brought to you by these sponsors and ABC 7.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our determination, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
Monday at 5 on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Roberts. The holiday deals just keep coming. After a busy shopping weekend, retailers are now looking at adding more deals online. Monday on Good Morning Suncoast, we'll show you what's being offered for Cyber Monday. Josh?
And it's been such a dry November, but it looks like there could be some rain in our forecast. We'll have the details.
Monday at 5 on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you. The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC 7. We're here for you.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
A family in New Mexico is taking team spirit to a whole new level this Christmas, decking out their entire house in honor of the Dallas Cowboys. Even the inside is a sea of blue, but it doesn't end there. The Olivas family bans anyone from the house who isn't wearing a team jersey on game day. So what happens if you don't meet the dress code? Well, the family rule is to kick that person out onto the porch. And there's still no word on what happens to someone who's wearing an Eagles jersey. But I'm sure it isn't good.
And you were saying that there is no team in New Mexico, so that's why this story makes perfect sense.
It does.
Yes, it really does.
Also, the Cowboys are just on an absolute tear, so that makes
go.
sense too.
There you go.
If my team was doing as well as the Cowboys, I would paint my house in their team colors.
Very nice.
I don't blame them.
Well, very nice.
Yeah.
Or you get kicked to the curb otherwise, right?
Yeah, otherwise you go on the porch. Hey, their house, their rules. All right, that's how we fly. We'll see you guys in the morning. Thanks for joining us.